And here we are. Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome to this Capital One Cup final for the 2014-2015 season. We are gathered here today at Wembley Stadium. We're about to get underway as the players will be emerging from the tunnel shortly. The players are, of course, the teams Newcastle United versus Chelsea. As they come out now, passing the Capital One Cup, I know every single player out there is going to be going their hardest to pick up that cup. We see Chelsea are, of course, a strong candidate this year in the BPL, have had a fantastic run in this tournament, and of course Newcastle United had to play some pretty big teams to get here, teams such as Manchester United, so let's see if they can take it out. They were, of course, here last season. They were edged out in oh so cruel fashion by Manchester City, but can they get it done this time? And of course, what about this? Yohan Cabaye, former Newcastle United player, wanted out at the end of last season. He wanted to leave the club to win cups, went to Chelsea, and wouldn't you believe it, his first chance to win a cup, it's against his old team, Newcastle United. As we have a look at their lineup, Remy up forward with Sissoko behind, and it's a relatively starting 11 squad. I can't see many players out there that wouldn't be starting in a game like this out of the ordinary. And we look at Chelsea, a few teams, a few players maybe a little out of the ordinary. Nathan Arcade getting a starting 11 lineup in this cup final. Hopefully he'll be able to deliver the number 57. And as the players walk out and take their formations, we are getting ready to go in this Capital One Cup final. The teams and the players are ready to go. Newcastle United versus Chelsea. They've thrown up some beautiful games in the past, these fixtures, especially in recent memory, and this is going to be a blockbuster of a performance by both teams, I'm sure. Ian Lowcroft will be taking this game. Newcastle United just missed out last season. Chelsea want this one just as badly, and we are underway in the 2014-2015 Capital One Cup final. There is a fantastic atmosphere in this Wembley Stadium already as Oscar gives up possession of the ball, goes to Sissoko, and Remy will charge forward. He sees a gap, tries to take it past Terry. We see Sissoko running into the middle. He tries to whip in across, beautiful clearance over the head and falls to Fernando Torres, and Chelsea are away. The ball is passed to Yohan Cabaye's first touch against his old club in this final, and he's played through Marco Marin beautifully. Yangan Biwa will fight to get there. He whips in across regardless. Torres can't get a head onto it. Oscar heading, diving to try to get the ball. Newcastle. Hazard with the shots deflected. It'll go over the goal line, and the first corner of the game will go to Chelsea. Hazard, the man that won it. Hazard, the man that whips in the cross. And who can he pick out here? He sees Torres doesn't get there. Cabaye with a first time hit. Took a deflection off of Desilio, who stuck out a foot. And Yohan Cabaye scores against his old club in the first 7 minutes of the game. And Newcastle United are down in 7 minutes. And it's their former playmaker, Yohan Cabaye, who's put it in. A dream start for Chelsea is an equally horror start for Newcastle United. Eden Hazard whipped in the cross. It was cleared but fell right to Cabaye, who shot for the bottom left-hand corner. Deflected off of Matteo Desilio, the youngster right back they brought in from AC Milan just this season, and there's no way Krul was going to stop that. He already decided what corner he was going for. But Yohan Cabaye, of all people to score against Newcastle United, what an unbelievable turn of events, and Newcastle United have got their backs to the wall in less than 7 minutes, and it's that man Cabaye. And straight from kickoff, Newcastle have to recover. Thankfully, the only positive you can take from this is they have over 18 minutes for them to get one back. They try a lob through ball. Sissoko can't get there, but well won the header. And Grenier will play through Sissoko beautifully. Just a little too heavy. Sissoko made his run a little too early. That would have been a beautiful response, but not to be from the Magpies. And I'm now being told of an injury in the Chelsea camp. We're going to cross to Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Real concern for the Reds now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
And Jeff right up to the minute as always. Getting closer now to half an hour past. Chelsea still on the ball and looking in control, but Sissoko with a good forward pressure tackle. He's going to send through Remy. Courtois comes out. He tries to chip Courtois. He makes a save, and still Newcastle on the ball with Clement Grenier going past Cabaye. Beautiful footwork, and he'll get a shot off. He goes right to Courtois, who has to make a second effort, and we're getting closer. Newcastle chipping away, and literally chipping away, but it's not to be just yet for Newcastle. Matuidi on the ball, sees Sissoko make a run, plays him through beautifully. Will he look for a cross? He does, blocked by Baines, does take a deflection over the goal line and will be a corner. And this man, Yohan Cabaye, as we have a look at the replay, it's only his second goal of the Capital One Cup. It could be the most important goal of the Capital One Cup. But Newcastle do have a corner, and they've been chipping away for a while now. Whipped in, finds the head of Yangan Biwa. And that is the equaliser. Newcastle United back into this game, and it is opened up now. any team still in the chance, with a chance to win this Capital One Cup final. Beautiful delivery from Sissoko, and Yankubu Biwa rose above, in between, found that gap between Courtois and the goal line defender, and look at that. Courtois couldn't stop it, Baines couldn't stop it, and that is the equaliser. Beautiful replay here, fantastic power on the header, and great positioning, great corner, well worked, and Newcastle are right back in this game all of a sudden. Chelsea getting very deep into, of course, Newcastle's defensive third. Marco Marin plays a ball from Oscar, and he still works some space. Finds Yohan Cabaye, who's now in the box. Good tackle from Matuidi. Clearance is poor. Goes back to Cabaye, and Torres will take a shot. Pulls off a great save. He had to pull off the save, otherwise that was going to go into the goal. But Krul makes a save. It's a corner for Chelsea. We get the replay here. That was destined for that bottom right-hand corner. It took a fantastic save to stop it, and it's another corner. 2 goals in this game have both come from corners, and that one's cleared away simply. And Newcastle now with a corner. Another corner in this game. They've been dangerous. They've been working the set plays well. Remy, it doesn't work out well for them that time. Goes right up in the air. Falls to Mbiwa, who couldn't get there. And Cabaye knocks it away, clears it away from the danger zone. And that is the end of the first half. The referee blows it. So it's 1-1 at the moment in this Capital One Cup final. An even fixture. A very great contest. A fantastic contest. And at the moment, it's anyone's guess who is going to take home the silverware. But for now, at half-time, it's Newcastle 1, Chelsea 1. So the first half is in the books, and Newcastle will get the second half underway. Grenier, Matuidi, Sissoko running forward. They like this play, and it's an over-the-head kick, nearly in the top right-hand corner. Courtois didn't stop it, but it was just wide. I don't even know how Chelsea allowed Sissoko that much space. They know that they enjoy this play, and I don't even believe Sissoko tried that, but it nearly worked. Unbelievable. And after that audacious attempt on goal from Sissoko, it seems all the momentum is with Newcastle at the moment. Santon trying to go past Azpilicueta is forced backward to a pass to Remy. Why Remy isn't in the box, I'm not sure. Awkwardly standing there. But DeCilio trying to find that cutting pass. Gets it. Sissoko. Another Grenier shot. Right to the keeper. Goal escaping. And a save from Courtois. I thought for sure that was 2-1. But Grenier, I don't know what he did, if he mishit it or chipped it. But he had to force an extending fingertip save from Courtois. I thought for sure Newcastle, that would have been at least the goal that put them in front. It is still a corner. And Sissoko has been whipping into beautiful deliveries. And again, it's Mbiwa. Another save from Courtois. Goes back into the huddle. And Aquino, a first time hit. It hits a crossbar and cleared again. And Musacchio underneath it. They survive still, Chelsea. But Aquino on the ball. Newcastle will hold it up. Try to play it smartly. Remy shoots in the box this time. Gets tackled. And Chelsea survive. Chelsea have a free kick after an offside called against Newcastle United. It's a amazing, great through ball by, I believe, Cabaye into Marco Marin. Oscar with a cross at the far post. It's Hazard, and he crosses it back in. Pato, the $35 million man, has missed. He's hit the post and cleared again, but Pato gets a second chance. He goes backward to Cabaye and Oscar. I still can't believe that they're not 2-1 up right now, Chelsea. Hazard, can he work something himself? He's got no real passing options, but Cabaye again with another shot and another save from Krul, who's been terrific in this game, but Pato has missed a sitter. It was a tight angle, yes, but surely you're worth 35 million. You can put it in. Marco Marin substituted off for Willian. What can he do? Cleared. Their corner goes up again. Blues around it, but Sissoko clears. And Remy, can he work something here? Can he go past? No, they give back possession again. But it seems they get it right back, Newcastle United, with some good pressure. And Aquino with a great ball in a Remy. And Sissoko making a run. He's got all Blues in front of him. But Matuidi kept on going. And he's got Remy in the middle. Beautiful through ball. Shoots it. And that's a goal. Newcastle United are winning after being 1 down. Shusses the Chelsea fans. And it's 2-1 Newcastle United. They were here last season. They were so cruelly denied by Man City, and if they hold now, they might just take home their first piece of silverware under J-Bucks. And it's a beautiful shot, bottom left-hand corner, at least underneath the keeper. It really went right down the middle of the goal, but he kept it low so Courtois couldn't stop it, and Remy gets his goal that he's been looking for about 65 minutes now, and Newcastle United with the lead. What did Chelsea do now? Newcastle obviously buzzing after scoring that, so possibly could be a winner. And Aquino will whip in across awkwardly. but it's not going to result in anything. Chelsea will just clear it away, and not well dealt with. Maybe a foul there by Ramirez. I'm not sure, but a beautifully well-weighted lob through ball into Alejandro Pato. He sees Ramirez, diving header, goal! And that is the equaliser Chelsea wanted, and they've got it so quickly off a counter-attack. Newcastle caught out, and we're 2-2. It's unbelievable, Ramirez. A beautiful, courageous diving header into Krul, but still, that ball went in the net, and that's what counts. And Ramirez has scored one. Amazing scenario. We are back where we started again for the second time in this game. John Terry to take the free kick. He's going to deliver it long. There's only 5 minutes to go until stoppage time. Pato and Deschilio battle. Deschilio comes up with it. He's got to do everything he can to make up for the mistake he made that cost Newcastle United a goal early on in this game. Remy, Sissoko combining. Sissoko using his pace, taking it past Terry. Out comes Courtois, and he bottom left-hand corner toe pokes it underneath Courtois. I see it, but I don't believe it. I see it, but I do not believe it. It's Musa Sissoko, and they only have 3 minutes, Chelsea, to score another equaliser. If they don't, it's the year of the Magpies, and Newcastle United will win this game. 3-2. I told you this game would be a blockbuster. Newcastle United versus Chelsea. What is it about this fixture? What is it about this man, Musa Sissoko? Took a bit of courage from him as well, going into Courtois to get the toe poke, risking an injury to an ankle to his knee. Puts it in the net. It's 3-2. And what do Chelsea have in them? They're down. They're up against it. They need to respond or it's over. 3-2 in the Capital One Cup final. Newcastle United leading Chelsea. One of the better finals I have ever had the privilege of commentating on. Newcastle United are going to have to defend for their lives for the next 2 minutes plus stoppage time. I see this being an old Chelsea. Maybe not. Grenier coming up from behind like a librarian and making a tackle. And Ben Arfa, Deschilio, they're going to keep going. Ben Arfa, they're holding possession well, Newcastle, and they're splitting apart the defense. Chelsea desperate for the ball, and it's Aquino on it. Ake in front of him, he makes the tackle. And Willian, is that time? No, the referee gives them more. Santon boxing him in, making him go back. That pressure of Newcastle United. Is he going nowhere? And that's the referee's whistle. The game is finished, and Newcastle United are the champions. Capital One Cup champions, and the first piece of silverware under J-Bucks, their manager, has got to be ecstatic. Chelsea lose yet again to Newcastle United. It's a repeat scenario, but under completely different circumstances. Chelsea have just been denied a cup by Newcastle United. It's one of the better finals I think I've ever seen. We've never had one as close. Don't think we've ever had one as good. And Newcastle United are the champions as they go to collect their cup, their medals. What a final. What an amazing spectacle this has been. But Newcastle United, their first piece of real silverware, excluding the Champions Trophy, of course, in 45 years. And Tim Krul, the captain of Newcastle United, will be the man to lift it. He can't wait, as I'm sure every single Toon supporter has been waiting for this moment. Newcastle United are the Capital One Cup champions.